Keep thy mind in hell, and despair not. The account of the revelation of Jesus Christ to Saint Silouan the Athonite. Saint Silouan writes, "Twice have I been beguiled. The first time was at the very beginning, when I was a young novice, and came about because of my inexperience, and the Lord was swift to forgive me. But the second occasion was due to pride, and that time I suffered long torment before the Lord healed me for the sake of my spiritual father's prayers. It all befell after I had accepted a certain vision. I revealed this vision to 4 men wise in spirit, and not one of them told me that what I had seen was of the enemy, though vainglory had me in its clutches. But afterwards, I came to understand where I had gone wrong, for devils started appearing to me again, not only at night, but during the day too. My soul saw them, but was not afraid because I felt the grace of God with me. And thus for many years I suffered from them. And had the Lord not given me to know him through the Holy Spirit, and had it not been for the help of our gracious and most holy Lady, I would have despaired of my salvation. But now my soul trusts firmly in God's compassion, though according to my deeds I am deserving of torment, both here on earth and in hell." For a long while I was unable to make out what had befallen me. I thought to myself, I do not find fault with people. I harbor no evil thoughts. I perform my task of obedience punctually. I fast. I pray without ceasing. Why then do devils frequent me? I see I am in error, but cannot fathom where. I say my prayers, and the devils go away for a time, but afterwards come back again. And long my soul continued in this conflict. I talked about it to some of the startzi. They kept silent, and I remained at a loss. And lo, one night I was sitting in my cell when suddenly it was filled with devils. I started to pray fervently, and the Lord drove them away, but they came back again. Then I got to my feet ready to bow down before the icons, with devils all around me, and one of them standing out in front, so that I could not bow down before the icons without appearing to be bowing to him. I sat down again and said, "Lord, thou seest that I desire to pray to thee with a single mind, but the devils will not let me. Tell me what I must do to make them leave me." And in my soul came the Lord's reply, "The proud always suffer thus from devils." "Lord," I say, "thou art merciful. My soul knoweth thee. Tell me what I must do that my soul may grow humble." And the Lord answered me in my soul, "Keep thy mind in hell, and despair not." Oh, the compassion of God! I am an abomination to God and man, yet the Lord so loveth me, giveth me understanding, and healeth me, and himself doth teach my soul humility and love, patience and obedience, and hath poured out the fullness of his mercy upon me. Since then I have stayed my mind in hell, and I burn in the sombre fire, yearning after the Lord, and seeking him in tears, and saying, "Soon shall I die, and take up my abode in the dark prison of hell, and alone shall I burn there, and long for the Lord, and lament, Where is my Lord, whom my soul knoweth?" And I had great profit from these thoughts. My mind was cleansed, and my soul found rest. Oh, wonder! The Lord bade me to stay my mind in hell and not despair. So close is he to us. Lo, I am with you always, even unto the end of the world. And I will deliver thee, and thou shalt glorify me. As soon as the Lord lays his hands upon the soul, she becomes a new being. But this is intelligible only to those who know by experience. For without the Holy Spirit it is impossible to come to knowledge of what is in heaven, and this Spirit on earth is given of the Lord. Who shall describe the joy of knowing the Lord and reaching out toward him day and night, insatiable? Oh, how blessed and happy are we Christians! There is nothing more precious than to know God, and nothing worse than not to know him. But he, too, is blessed who, Though he does not know, yet believes.